Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Penny's Reading Nook. You're right. I'm here at the patch office in where? Spencer. Good. Okay, what state am I in? West Virginia. Well, I'm telling you what, nothing gets past you, boys and girls. Well, guess what? I have a book today, and I don't have a small book to read. I have a very large book to read. Can you see me? Penny, where did you go? I'm right here. But we have a very large book to read today. Can you see this book from there? I bet you can. What's the name of our book? Do you know? I will tell you. The name of our book is called Mouse Shapes, and it was written and illustrated by Ellen Stoll Walsh. It's a very large book. So, are you ready? Do you have your listening ears turned on? Okay, let's get started. Better get my glasses, or we're not going to be doing any reading today. You'll be reading to me today. That sounds like something fun to do, doesn't it? I'll bring a book maybe one day and you guys can read to me. Sound good? Okay. This again was called Mouse Shapes. The mice were running from the cat. Hurry, said Violet. Let's hide in here, said Martin. All the different shapes. After a while, Fred said, I think we lost him. Look, we've been hiding in shapes, said Violet. We can make things with them. Here's a square. A triangle on top makes it a perfect house for a little mouse. That does make the perfect house, doesn't it? A triangle and a rectangle make a tree, said Martin. This circle is the sun. Got a nice little village there, don't they? But these triangles are different, said Fred. Triangles are tricky, said Violet, but any shape with 3 sides is a triangle. And like I said, you can see some triangles may look like this, or this blue one right here. There's a yellow triangle, an orange one behind the mouse, and then here's another orange one. But just like they said, if it has 3 sides, it's a triangle. Fred put 2 circles on a rectangle. It's a wagon for the little mouse in the house, he said. Well, 2 diamonds make a book for the little mouse to read, said Violet. That's a cool idea, isn't it? Taking 2 diamonds and turning them into a book. That's creative. Here's 1 oval, 2 circles, and 8 triangles, said Martin. It's a fish. Watch out. The cat likes fish, said Violet. Oh no. Hey, let's make the cat, said Fred. Violet put on the eyes and nose. Fred stuck on the ears. And Martin added the teeth. It looks just like the real cat, he said, but only better. Oh no, just then the real cat pounced. Ah! And the mice ran away. And didn't come back until the cat was gone. Oh, that cat's too sneaky, said Violet. If only we were bigger. Uh-huh. Bigger. I have an idea, said Fred. The clever mice got to work. Soon they made 3 big, scary mice. Oh, look at that. And surprised the cat. And they all go, ah! And the cat's like, oh no, I don't know about this. The cat ran away fast. What a scaredy cat, said Violet. Now, what can we make for the little mouse in the house? It's time for lunch, said Fred. Let's make him some Swiss cheese. That sounds like a good snack. So they did. The end. All right. That was a pretty cool book, wasn't it? I like that book. Now, we have a couple of different things you could do with this book. I've brought one with me to show you, but the other activity that you could do with this book is you could get out your construction paper and your scissors, and you can just cut different shapes. Do you remember some of the shapes that was in the book? Right? There were triangles that were in different ways. They kind of were leaning different ways, but still a triangle. What else was there? There was squares. We saw some squares. What about circles? Did you see any circles? Yes. Okay. Rectangle? Yes. Okay. So you have the idea where we're going to go with this, do you? Maybe. Well, what you're going to do is you are going to cut out your shapes, some big, some small, some medium. You are the creator, okay? So you decide how you want it to look. You just want a pile of shapes. And then just go and create some things like the mice did. Let me go back and we'll open up that book real quick. See right there how they had the mice, and we had rectangles. There was a square. Oh, it looks like right there they took a rectangle and they kind of made some little rectangles on the side there too for their what? Their arms and their fingers. So see, you can do whatever you want to do. You might want to build a city or a construction site. Again, you are the creator and you do whatever you want with them, okay? Now, the activity that I have to show you here is a board game. That's right, a board game that, you know what? I did not go to the store and buy it. Guess what I did? I made it myself. And all you need is a large sheet of paper. I'm using white, but you could use whatever color large sheet of paper you want. If you do not have a large sheet of paper, but you have a small sheet of paper, guess what you can do? Remember in the book, the mouse took the 2 diamonds and made a book? Well, you can take 2 small pieces of paper and you can turn it over. You can tape them together down the middle. You can tape them, and then you would have 1 large sheet of paper. Now, when I made, I'll go over here to the other camera where you can get a better look at it. When I made my board game, I got out my markers, my crayons, and I also got out my pencil, and I used a ruler. Just a regular ruler that you use in school or use to measure things. Well, I laid that ruler down and I put a line on one side and then a line on the other. And then I decided what size I wanted my game pieces or my game spaces on my board to be. And then I just took my ruler, made a straight edge with my pencil. I decided the path or the shape that I wanted my board game to be. Now, do you have to make your game look just like mine? No, not at all. You might want a game board that is an oval. Oh, how about a game board that's a triangle? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? You just need to decide what path or what shape your game board is going to take. Draw it out with your pencil first. That way, if you make a mistake or want to go back and do it a different way, you can erase it and do it a different way. Then when you're happy with it, you take your marker, you trace it out. I decided that my game board was going to be about shapes. So I drew different shapes. Now, There are lots of different shapes out there, and I didn't put all of the shapes on my game board. I just wanted to concentrate with the 4 basic ones. And let's go over them. What's that one? A circle, right? Okay. This one here has 4 sides, and all 4 sides are the same size. That makes a square. Okay, this one right here, remember in the book what the mouse said? 1, 2, 3 sides makes what? A triangle. Okay, and then this last shape, sometimes people get confused with this shape because it has 4 sides like the square, but I want you to pay close attention. 2 sides are long and 2 sides are short. And when you see that, that makes a rectangle. Okay, so that's just the 4 shapes I was going to concentrate on in this one. A circle, a square, a triangle, and a rectangle. You use whatever shapes you want to use. You draw them onto your game board and then you color them. I traced them with my magic marker first, and then I colored inside of them with my crayons. But if you look on my game board, I have some spaces. I have 3 spaces that do not have a shape on them. This one says, oops, go back 1. So I'd have to move back a space. And over here I have one that says bonus roll. Woohoo, you'd get an extra turn. And then I moved along, and then down here I got wah, wah, lose a turn. Okay? So you decide what you want to put on your game board because, again, you're the creator. You make it for yourself. Now, I am going to enlist the help of Parker. He's the video boy or the video man today, and he's going to play this game with me. Now, for my game pieces, you know the little pouches of applesauce or fruits that you get in the store? When you take the lid off, don't throw them away, boys and girls. They make perfect game pieces. So again, all I'm using is I'm recycling or I'm reusing the little game pieces. So we've got our game pieces, and then you have a set of dice or 2, and then I just have 1 here. We're just going to use 1 with the numbers 1 through 6. All right, Parker, I'm going to let you choose. Do you want to be the blue game piece, or do you want to be the red game piece?
I'll be the red one.
Oh, Parker wants to be red. Good choice. I really wanted to be blue. Okay, so we'll let Parker go first. I'm going to roll for him. All right, what number does Parker have to move? Let me see, how many spaces does he have to move? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to move Parker's game piece 4 places, and then he has to tell us what that shape is. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Parker, what's that shape? Do you remember?
It is a rectangle.
Oh, good job. It is a rectangle. Okay, now here I'm going to trick you. What color is that rectangle?
Blue.
Oh, man, good job, Parker. All right, my turn. I'm going to roll. Oh, okay, what did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I have that. And I remember 3 sides makes a triangle. Okay, I have a triangle, and I think my triangle might be red, right? Right. Okay, thank you for your help, boys and girls. Okay, so we're going to go one more round. Parker, you ready? Oh, Let's see, maybe Parker will get a 2 and then he'll have to go back a space. But let's see. You ready? Oh, no. All right, how many spaces does Parker have to move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's move Parker 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Parker, what shape did you get?
It's the same shape as my game piece. I'm going to say a circle.
Oh, good choice. That's right. Okay, what color is it?
It is a blue circle.
Oh, just like your blue rectangle you had. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is my last roll. Come on. It's a good one. 5. All right, let's count to make sure that was 5 because I'm looking at it. Do you remember that fancy word I use a lot of times with math and the dice? We're subitizing. We want to be able to just look at it and know that that's 5 spots. But let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I landed on the same spot as Parker. And again, just like Parker said, it's the same shape as my game piece. It is a circle. And guess what? My game piece is blue and the circle is blue. That was pretty cool, huh? Okay, so do you see how easy that is to make your own board game at home? You don't need to go to the store and spend a bunch of money and buy one, do you? No, just use what you have around your house. Well, that's it for me and Parker and the mice. And we will see you next week, boys and girls. Bye-bye. Have fun.